Yeah, so the title came from, it's funny enough, literally one day I was talking with my wife about just goals and aspirations, ambitions for the future. And also just looking at the work that I was currently doing, and the types of conversations I was having, and the kinds of things that people were asking me to help them think around. And I wrote in a notebook, space, space exploration, biomimicry, and a lot of the things that I had learned, in terms of dreaming up new possibilities and new futures from my time with Imagineering, like thinking big and making those big things a reality. And the practice of looking out 5, 10, 20 years into the future, and kind of trying to kind of reverse engineer, you know, um, one of those big goals or aspirations out on the horizon. And so what I wound up with were these three words of like, okay, space, astro, biomimicry, bio, and then futurism, the Imagineering, imaginative, creative work. And then my wife said, "That's it. Like that's what you do. It is, and that's who you are. You are an astrobiofuturist." And then she posted it on LinkedIn, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, well, so what's cool about it though is that it's really helped clarify for a lot of people, the idea of, um, how you can be more than one thing that you love about yourself and your work. And for me, how so many interesting insights and solutions reside at the intersection of those different things when you actually cross reference them and apply that lens to different challenges. Yeah, so that's how I love to talk to educators, and when I always talk to them, I always tell them that, if you think about your classroom, I guarantee you, I will bet money on it that you have one D student that you absolutely love, that drives you crazy, but you're rooting for them, right? They're saying, um, uh, snarky comments in your classroom. They might be, interrupting while you're talking, but you deep down you love them and you believe in them, and like they're the ones who keep you up at night, but they you know that they have something special in them. And I know that you guys, recently had Dr. Floyd on your program, and she was kind of talking about these gifted students. And I didn't recognize those things as gifts at the time, um, but I definitely matched the profile of, the disruptive student who sees things a little bit differently, and also isn't afraid to disrupt the class a little bit to get a chuckle but also make a point. And that was my thing. So yeah, and I bring that up because in identifying those students, and me kind of trying to, again, the astrobiofuturist part, me trying to show them I'm here talking to you as an extrapolation of that student's potential. So, there's a reason why you as an educator haven't given up on them. And the things that I've been blessed to do are a promise of what's to come for them if you continue to invest in them and believe in them. They might be, interrupting while you're talking, but you deep down you love them and you believe in them, and like they're the ones who keep you up at night, but they you know that they have something special in them.